Good evening. Welcome to our emergency broadcast of Coral 7 News.
Tonight, we will be educating our viewers on a virus that all should be aware of, the Zika virus. Zika viruses come in waves. For example, in 2015 to 16, there was a Zika epidemic with more than 500,000 cases. Today, it is found in relatively low rates in countries in Africa, South America, and some in Southeast Asia.
Zika is a relatively new virus, and it has only been known for 72 years. Minimal amounts of information are known about the disease. From what we know now, what is Zika?
Well, Zika is a virus that is transmitted by mosquitoes, specifically the Aedes species.
There are two types of mosquitoes that contribute to the spread of the disease. The Aedes aegypti mosquito is typically present in warmer and more tropical climates. The Aedes albopictus is more often found in cooler temperatures, and they also have the ability to hibernate. These mosquitoes get the Zika virus from biting an infected human, and then continue to spread it to more and more people through more bites.
Zika is also a sexually transmitted disease and infects through the blood. The reason this disease is of concern right now is because it has the ability to spread from pregnant mother to her child.
To go into more detail about that is a huge concern of scientists right now because it is causing microcephaly in babies. This is a birth defect that slows or stops the growth of the head of the baby. Additionally, the CDC also recognizes congenital Zika syndrome, which includes microcephaly, lack of brain tissue, restricted body movement, and other abnormalities. Here up on the screen is a photo of a baby with microcephaly.
Hi, my name is Tommy Martin, and according to the World Health Organization, over 80% of Zika cases are asymptomatic. When symptomatic, symptoms include fever, conjunctivitis, rash, muscle pain, headache, itching, and fatigue, to name a few. Like mentioned previously, it can cause congenital Zika syndrome in babies and microcephaly.
The first outbreak of Zika was found in the year 1947 in the Zika forest of Uganda. It was first found in rhesus macaque monkeys and later in mosquitoes. Since then, it has come in waves and is often found in more tropical climates. What regions specifically, Tommy?
Now on this globe, I will present to you where Zika is present. It is present in South America right here, in parts of Brazil mostly, and parts of Africa as well, and India and south continents of China. That is where it is, and back to Anne and Garrett.
Luckily, there have been few deaths from Zika, and only 2 have ever been reported. There is speculation if those deaths were even caused by the Zika virus. The first massive outbreak of Zika took place in 2007 on the Yap Islands. Tommy will now show us on a timeline of the disease created by the World Health Organization.
In 1947, scientists conducted routine surveillance for yellow fever in the Zika forest of Uganda, isolated the Zika virus in samples taken from a captive Centennial rhesus monkey. In 1948, the virus is recovered from the mosquito Aedes africanus, caught on a tree platform in the Zika forest. In 1952, the first human cases are detected in Uganda and the United Republic of Tanzania, in the study demonstrating the presence of neutralizing antibodies to Zika virus in sera. In 1969 to 1983, the known geographical distribution of Zika expands to equatorial Asia, including India, Indonesia, Malaysia, Pakistan, where the virus is detected in mosquitoes. As in Africa, sporadic humans cases occur, but no outbreaks are detected, and the disease in humans continues to be regarded as rare with mild symptoms. In 2007, Zika spreads from Africa and Asia to cause the first large outbreak in humans on the Pacific island of Yap, in the Federation States of Micronesia. Prior to this event, no outbreaks and only 14 cases of human Zika virus disease had been documented worldwide. In 2013 and 2014, the virus causes outbreaks in 4 other groups of Pacific islands: French Polynesia, Easter Island, the Cook Islands, and New Caledonia. The outbreak in French Polynesia generated thousands of suspected infections is investigated. The results of retrospective investigations are reported to WHO on 24th of November 2015 and 17 January 2016. On March 2nd, 2015, Brazil notifies WHO of reports of an illness characterized by skin rash in northeastern states. From February 2015 to 29th of April 2015, nearly 7,000 cases of illnesses with skin rash are reported in these states. All cases are mild with no reported deaths. Zika was not suspected at this stage, and no tests for Zika were carried out. On February 1st, 2016, WHO declares that the recent association of Zika infection with clusters of microphalli and other neurological disorders constitutes a public health emergency of international concern.
Thank you, Tommy, for informing us on the history of Zika. Looking at the virus from a more biological level, Zika virus is the pathogen. Zika can have numerous hosts, such as monkeys, and more commonly, humans. Mosquitoes are a vector of the Zika virus, as they are what spreads the disease to the next host.
At the cellular level, Zika virus invades the immune system and begins to replicate. The cells within the mitochondria and the vacuoles swell and result in cell death, killing cells within the immune system, called paraptosis. Since Zika is a virus, it does not eat.
Zika affects the homeostasis of the victim by causing symptoms like fever. In response to Zika infection, the immune system releases pyrogens, which will disrupt the hypothalamus, the part of the body that regulates body temperature.
Symptoms are displayed in about 1 of 5 people for those infected with the disease. These resemble the effects of dengue fever, as the Zika virus is in the same family as dengue fever, yellow fever, and West Nile virus.
It is a non-lethal disease and causes fever, joint pain, headaches, red eyes, and rashes. The disease only lasts for a few days to a week and usually goes away before the need to be hospitalized. However, it can be passed from pregnant mother to child, which can cause the anatomical defect of microphalli or abnormally small heads. This can lead to incomplete brain development and death. It is also linked to causing Guillain-Barré syndrome.
Other than causing fever and other mild symptoms, little is known about the immune system's response to Zika, as it is a relatively new disease. Past studies have only been done on mice, and more are continuing to take place now. Some results say that the immune system response could cause nerve damage, while others say that ABS is neutralized. The University of Washington's Department of Immunology has announced that they will be investigating the immune system response to Zika. Since it is a new disease, it makes sense that little is known.
Most environmental impacts cause the disease. Warm tropical climates surrounded by water where mosquitoes lay their eggs. With the Aedes mosquito are most susceptible to the disease.
As for its effects, many of the regions infected with Zika deal with poverty issues. Those living with poverty are more susceptible to this disease and have a harder time paying to get help. Since Zika is sexually transmitted, social customs could also affect the spread of Zika to women and their children.
According to the United Nations Development Program, in Brazil, women with Zika have been attempting to terminate their pregnancies, despite laws preventing it. Having to turn to more dangerous methods to do this puts these women's lives more at risk.
Since Zika is a virus, there is no cure. Additionally, there is no vaccine.
To reduce symptoms of Zika, drink plenty of water and see a doctor about taking paracetamol.
Children who develop microcephaly from Zika virus should see a doctor for frequent examination in order to minimize their deformities. Fostering a high self-esteem within children with microcephaly can help improve their self-worth and make them more comfortable with who they are.
Here at Coral 7 News, we care greatly for those affected by Zika and want to make an impact to better their condition.
We have established the ZPF, the Zika Prevention Foundation. The link to donate will be below on the screen and linked on our Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
The money donated will go towards providing Zika-infected countries with insect repellent. Additionally, to help widespread microcephaly, we would like to provide these areas with methods of contraception to prevent sexual transmission.
Donation will be vital to the well-being of people infected with Zika, as well as preventing poor infants with having the lifelong condition of microcephaly. We encourage all our viewers to donate in order to ensure the well-being of those in need.
Thank you for watching.
Ah! Come on, I gotta make it, bro. Hi, my name is Tommy Mark.